This is the return to your Pinax News. This is the Hub for Quality Entertainment. This is, of course, where we tell you the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Kindly go on to YouTube. Please look for Pinax News. Go and subscribe because we've got great content for you. Join us on today's episode once again. Let's get started. So, after the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's unfortunate court case issue that became very popular some years back. Looks like that cost, the actor, that's Johnny Depp, a huge loss. And looks like Disney actually ditched the actor in his kind of turbulent time during the court, case. He was actually battling with his then ex-wife, Amber Heard. Now, Disney actually ditched Johnny Depp, and looks like the actor currently who actually celebrated his 60th birthday has been talking about a possible comeback, whether or not he will or has forgiven Disney for good. Now, in a video that has actually gone wild on social media, looks like Johnny Depp is still hurt and maybe is calling it quit, for forever, from the Disney, world, or from the Disneyland. Well, let's actually take a listen at Johnny Depp's quite emotional that he says he quits Disney for good.
Well, it was the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. It, it was a character that Captain Jack Sparrow was a character that I had built from the ground up, and was something that I of course put a lot of as you do with all characters, but you put a lot of yourself into the character. So, and also having worked on these films with these people and having added much of myself, much of my own rewriting of the dialogue and scenes and the jokes and whatever they are, I didn't quite understand how that, after that long relationship and quite a successful relationship, certainly for Disney, that suddenly I was guilty until proven innocent. I think long before I made the statement, there was a very deep and distinct sense of having been.
Yes, so looks like the actor is really, really not happy with what Disney actually did, to him, and actually he has no plans, to work with Disney again. Well, his fans have actually been clamoring for a comeback, to also join, the Captain, Jack Sparrow's, that's actually Tarted Boots, recently, in a movie that's been shooting also by Disney, but looks like he still has no plans. Johnny is actually hurt. Now, despite furious speculations about the actor's potential return to the Pirate of the Caribbean franchise, which reports that suggest could earn him about 20 million US dollars. Depp is his pals say that he's actually done with Disney once and for all because he is still furious over the way the studio unanimously actually dropped him when his wife Amber Heard accused him of abuse. Now, last week, Disney Studios actually, the president Sean Bailey actually made it global headlines when he said that the studio was negotiating at the point about Depp's return. It also went very viral on social media. It was widely taken as a gambit to actually leave door open for Depp following his win in court in Virginia last year over domestic abuse allegation. But having spent some past weeks or few months weighing what he actually does and doesn't want to do on the eve of his 60th birthday, it looks like Johnny Depp has had enough already, and like you clearly watched in the video, looks like he has no plans again. So for all the Johnny Depp's fans who are still are also Disney lovers, well, you have been disappointed. big time, and Johnny Depp is actually hurt right now. We all know what happened between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. For those of you who do not know, Amber Heard apparently sued Johnny Depp, claiming that Johnny is an abusive husband, and was claiming lots of properties from Johnny Depp. But it became quite a back and forth in court. And looks like the court or the jury brought a final judgment. Looks like Amber Heard had a different motive, rather. Well, that's before, but we actually talking about Johnny Depp says, quit from Disney for good. What's your take about this? Do you think that Johnny Depp is actually doing the right thing? Maybe this time he's paying back, Disney with a harder punch. But well, let's see. Well, let's actually go into social media and see what most of you have been talking about after this rather emotional yet deserving quit, I should say, because Johnny Depp is actually hit so hard by this. We'll play the video very soon once again, but let's for now go and read what you guys have to say. This one says, I love Jack Sparrow so much, but I am more proud of Johnny for turning his back on Disney. Jack Sparrow was dead when they ditched him over those lies. This one says, I totally understand Deb and good. I totally understand Deb and good on him for standing his grounds. Disney was quick to ditch him without even knowing the truth. Jack Sparrow died when Disney ditched, Johnny. Well, this one also says the franchise is dead without Jack Sparrow. Sharif comes to say that, well, Disney, you deserve it. Marinda comes to say, I wouldn't blame him at all for turning his back on Disney. They did the same thing to him. Same goes for Warner, Brothers. Well, so it looks like Johnny Depp is also paying Disney with a hard time, payback because earlier the president of Disney, like I indicated, was actually communicating to the Disney lovers that there could be a possible comeback, return from Johnny Depp into Disney. Well, looks like he says he's not interested anymore. Christian comes to say, absolutely agree with him. Devastated though, they shouldn't have cast a guilty verdict even before the case came to trial. Hope he does more in his career and charity work too. Bless. This one comes to say, if this is true, then such a shame. He will not be back in this role. However, I totally support and understand his reasons. While I really am happy that spousal abuse is now properly investigated, Disney was judged, jury, and executioner of Johnny Depp without even listening to his side. Movies, should have been put on hold until guilt was decided. I'll take the last few batch of comments. This one is coming from Jane. Jane says, well, good for Johnny Depp. He said he was tired of that life style, trying to stay in front of the other person. I'm glad that he has found his comfort zone. True story, though, he did say he did say when he went to Hollywood, it was to play music, and that he accidentally fell into acting. So he has come full circle. That's what he is doing, playing music, and he is doing his art. Sounds like me. Well, thanks for your comment anyway. Well, this is Daily Champion Pinax News. This is the Half for Quality Entertainment. Thanks for watching.